missing out. Should we get the dates out there? So it is Wednesday the 12th of February and Thursday the 13th of February. So a lovely Valentine's Day gift. There we go. And that'll be in the theatre, and that will be at 7 o'clock, starting at 7 o'clock, and it will be the highlight of the February half term and indeed the year, I'm sure. So yeah, please do get your tickets.
Hello, my name is Kaisen Chan, and welcome back to the Ratcliffe Rambles Podcast. I'm your host as usual, and today is going to be a special episode about the Shrek musical that our school is putting out, basically. Today I'm here with
Eddie.
And what do you do in the musical?
Everything. No, I'm playing the character of Donkey.
Hi, I'm Miss Murray, and I'm a theatre assistant here at Ratcliffe, and I'm the stage manager. I've never done it before, so this is new territory for me.
Hi, I'm Mr. Harris. I'm Director of Music here at Ratcliffe, and I'm the musical director and producer of the show.
Why Shrek, do you think?
Well, I arrived here in September 2023, so what's that, nearly a year and a half ago now, and I saw the brilliant potential that the school had to put on a show, and I realised that there was a real gap in the market for the music and drama departments, both of which are brilliant, to collaborate together. So the school musical was finally born, and I think Shrek is a wonderful choice of show for us to do, because there's so many little characters for everyone to get involved with, and there's lots of great songs for us to get our teeth into, and yeah, I'm sure it will delight audiences in just a few weeks' time.
Oh, that's great to hear. So let's ask our one actor here today, because unfortunately the others couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Eddie, so what are you most looking forward to within the performance of the musical?
I think we have a couple scenes in there that I think are really funny, and I think that we've really had a chance to experiment with as well, mainly in our, time to work on it with me, Ben, and with a lot of my other castmates as well. So I'm just excited, really.
So do you think the musical will be like very humorous?
I think so, definitely.
Alright.
I mean, I really hope you laugh. Like, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I will. What do you think, Miss? What
I'm
was your
laughing the entire time. These folks are so funny, so talented. The minute we started rehearsals, I had no doubt that it was going to be a great show and they're going to pull off great performances. And it's so well suited to a family. So I think, as Mr. Harris was saying, like loads of ensemble parts everyone's got stuck in, but the principal cast are just stunning. That you'll have such a laugh watching this.
Do you have a particular moment in the rehearsals that you might want to share,
There's
in
so
case you aren't
many.
bound by an NDA?
I just think, all the donkey scenes. I'm obviously not just saying that because you're present. I just laugh so hard. You've got really kind of good chemistry with Shrek, and who's played by Ben, and Fiona, played by Freya. It's just such a close knit cast, and you can kind of feel that synergy when you're at rehearsals. Like, it's such a pleasure working with everyone. So I'd say there's lots of punchlines, but you're just gonna have to wait and see when you come and see it.
All right, that's great. So how would someone get tickets for this musical?
What a wonderful question, Kyson, and I'm very pleased to be able to give you the answer. So, tickets will be available this week. If you are a parent or a pupil of Ratcliffe, they'll be available on the parent app, and that will be being sent out to you, guidance on how to get them very, very shortly. And if you are a member of staff, we also hope very much that you'll come along and support us, and that will be by direct email to a member of the performing arts team, because yes, it's a big production we're putting on. It's been quite high budget. We've invested a lot into it, so we need to sell out those audiences to make sure that we can recoup our costs. But you will certainly not regret buying a ticket. It's going to be a fabulous event and a real momentous occasion in the history of Ratcliffe Performing Arts.
This is like the first time since I've been here that we've really done something of this caliber, and to really see like different, years like 7 all the way up to year 12, we are all really kind of coming together to make this a good piece. And it's just as you said, this will be a very historical moment in the history of performing arts, and really what I hope this does is it can really start something that is going to be happening yearly, and something that can really give some motivation as well to those maybe who might not always say yes automatically, to maybe see it and see the effort and just how much fun it is to really have that time after school to go there and to just rehearse and to work on something is definitely it's such a special experience. And I think I'm very excited.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Eddie. It's a real special process putting on a show. I had a lot of experience doing it back in a previous life before the classroom beckoned. And it's a real special opportunity. And like you say, we've got a range of age groups in the cast from year 7 up to year 12, and see them unite and see the younger students learning from the older students. It's really magical. If you think about it, the performing arts is something this country, I think, could be very, very proud of. We've got the West End in London, which is one of the most thriving theatre districts in the world, and the fact that we've got the opportunity to put on something so special at a school with such potential like Ratcliffe, I think it's really marvellous. And I like you say, I really hope this can become an annual celebration to really promote the performing arts here, and it can be something that in years to come Ratcliffe can truly proudly say, yes, we do an annual school musical and it's brilliant, we've done this, and I have wonderful plans on how to build the culture and make the shows even bigger and better every year. So we look forward to the inaugural performances in just a few weeks' time.
Some of my own questions that I've just had is like, what do you think will be some of the next things post Shrek? Maybe like
I'm
next
interested in
year
it too,
or the years after.
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, one thing we're doing this year, because it's our first year of doing a school show, a licensed school show here at Ratcliffe, one thing we did decide to do, just to allow other things to fall into place, was use backing tracks. And so that means it's easier for students to practice at home. It means it's costing us slightly less to put the show on, so we can actually build up hopefully a little pot of money that we can use to reinvest into future shows. But as a live musician myself, I think it's very, very important that future productions have a live band. So that is one thing we hope to do. I think it'll also be important to explore shows of different genres. So Shrek is obviously it was a film. I remember going to see it when I was very, very young. One of my first ever visits to the cinema. And it's a comedy essentially. It's a comedy based on fairy tale characters. But there is so much wonderful repertoire in the canon that we can produce in the future. For example, something a lot darker perhaps, to explore some different themes and show the multifaceted abilities of our actors. But yeah, as long as I've got something to say about it, I think performing arts and musicals and performances are here to stay at Ratcliffe, which is wonderful news for us all, I hope.
We're just getting started, guys.
We are.
This is it.
This is our trial year, isn't it? See if it works or not.
And I hope it does, because
so far so good.
It's just hearing about it is just, it just makes me happy, you know, because I've never been at a school with such a huge project before. So this has been exciting for me, even though like I'm not part of it. I still want to see it. I still want to see my friends going up there, being like characters that they play, and being a part of something bigger than themselves probably. And it's just very. It's very exciting.
That's lovely to hear, and we really hope for a good buy-in from the rest of the school. We do hope that a lot of the pupils will choose to come and buy a ticket and see it. A lot of staff will, because we've put in a huge amount of hard work for this, and that's only going to vamp up. We're talking as if it's happened, but actually the fun's yet to begin. With 4 weeks to go, we've got our weekend technical rehearsal, and we've got our dress runs, and that's when the real hard work starts. And I really hope that the wider Ratcliffe community chooses to support these wonderful actors and dedicated staff who have put so much time into the show. Buy a ticket, support the arts, they matter. And at a time in the world where perhaps the arts are struggling to find a place, because there's such importance these days on more academic aspects, I really hope people can choose to support the arts in this venture, because they really do enrich your life in quite a special way. So yeah.
Something else that I had to ask you guys as well is let's say you like had a chance to be in the play, what would your go-to role be?
I mean, I would definitely be Shrek because of the accent. I feel like I could pull that off. I mean, I helped Ben with the accent, and he got it in about 2 weeks. So I was very impressed by that.
You got it very, very, very
because
fast.
it's easier for me to put on an English accent than it is the other way around. So I was majorly impressed by that. But I would say, yeah, 100% Shrek for that reason.
He's doing a wonderful job, isn't he, Ben, with adopting that persona of the Mike Myers character from
That's it, yeah.
over 20 years ago.
Mm.
What would I be? That's a good question. I'm not the finest dancer nor actor, so I think that would count out the majority of roles. But I'd certainly, I think I'd quite like to give Eddie's donkey a go. I think that is something I'd learned from the best, obviously, seeing you do it. So I think I'd like to give that a go.
Yeah.
For me, I think Shrek,
Yeah.
because he's just a funny character, I think.
Mhm.
And he's been part of like internet history long enough that I think he's like very special to most people, and I think that's why it kind of resonates with me if I get to play him in particular. And I think that's it, yeah.
What do you think is the core message of the play and of Shrek? Just because, you know, what I've seen is that the songs and even the script is a lot deeper than just characters sort of doing something. I also think it has like a lot of deeper hidden messages within it, which I think is good.
I think that's true of a lot of children's films, isn't it? Whilst they are on the face of it, they portray a humorous story and that the children enjoy it. I think actually deep down there's something in it for the adults too. And I think in Shrek it's all about a message of inclusivity and kindness. Very much values that we aim to promote here at Ratcliffe. The fact that everyone matters and everyone is worth something. And as the line says in the song, let your freak flag fly.
I was going to say that, yeah. All about being yourself, owning that, not letting anyone bring you down just because you're different. I think that's the core message behind this, which I think, you know, going through puberty and being at high school, I think that's something you need to hear quite often, just to keep reminding yourself, like, I don't have to subscribe to what everyone likes, you know, I don't have to look a certain way or follow a certain trend, like, I'm okay by myself. And yeah, I think that's a beautiful message. That's why you should see the show.
Yeah, Eddie, have you enjoyed rehearsals? Have they been
I have really
enjoyed the challenge of
them.
playing such a key role in the...
Yeah, but like the hardest part so far has been really trying to find the voice, because it's not like your normal general accent. I think
Eddie Murphy.
yeah, but then it's also like how to not just copy what he did, kind of try and like do something similar to what he did, but also something that you want to make your own as well. Which I think I'm going down a bit of a rabbit hole into too many things. But yes, Shrek the Musical, come and watch it. And I think it's going to be something that if you come and watch, you will definitely be grateful you did. And if you don't, you will regret that you didn't.
You're missing out. Should we get the dates out there? So it is Wednesday the 12th of February and Thursday the 13th of February. So a lovely Valentine's Day gift. There we go. And that'll be in the theatre. And that will be at 7 o'clock. Starting at 7 o'clock, and it will be the highlight of the February half term, and indeed the year, I'm sure. So yeah, please do get your tickets.
And that's about all the time we have for today's episode. Big thank you to our guests for, well, answering me and Eddie's questions.
Thank you.
So, and yeah, follow us on our social media, our Instagram, our Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. And we'll end things off with some clips from the rehearsals.
Help me knock me out, would you? I'm being chased by goons!
It's hideous!
Hey, now don't be so rude. He's only a donkey.
Step aside, Shrek, and let it at him!
Why? What did he do?
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
He's a talking donkey, a freak of nature, as are you, you unsavory beast!
Hey, I never tried to smack that.
But by the order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place you both under arrest.
Under arrest, eh? This is the part where you ran away. I'm not coming back. Right, now, which way to do it?
Can I just say, that was incredible, man. Man, they were tripping over themselves trying to get away from you.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Why don't you go celebrate your now? Let's get me a wee little friends.
But I don't have any friends.
Now there's a shocker.
That's funny. So you lost or something?
No, not lost. I'm just trying to figure out the best route to do that.
Oh, Duloc! I know Duloc. You gotta let me go with you. I'm like a GPS, but with fur.
I'll be fine on my own. Thank you.
But nobody's fine on their own. Not when you look like we do. Did you not hear what they said? Man, this place is going Shrek-free. We gotta join forces. Otherwise, they're gonna lock me up, and I cannot go back in a cage. Don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I got 6 years in solitary for impersonating a pinata.
I look fine. Only because I am lost, you think.
Yeah! Woohoo! Alright!
On one condition. You keep the javelin to a minimum.
You got it. No jabbering. Man, you will not regret this.
Too late.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Shrek and Donkey. 2 best friends on a big city adventure.
That's it. My patience has reached its end. Present the devices of torture. Let's not get crazy. Maybe I can tell the princess. From who? You know the Muffin Man. Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I am the Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane. Well, I heard from the Muffin Man. Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. You heard it from the Muffin Man. Can I go now? You haven't told me where she is. I can. You must. I won't. Tell me you're out. Then where is the princess?
Okay, I'll tell you. The day's orphan in a dragon garden castle surrounded by hot
That sounds dangerous.
You're a princess or not?
God.
In the highest room in the tallest tower, you'll find a fairy redhead named Princess Fiona.
Princess Fiona. She sounds perfect. Except for that, the dragon and laughter thing. I'll have to find someone else to go. Big surprise. I shall make Fiona my queen, and Juliet will finally have the perfect king. Captain, take the cookie to the swamp with the rest of the fairy tale free.